people, and welcome to the first Ask MiMi show. I'm excited. So, before we get started, I'm going to give y'all a little disclaimer here. This show is based strictly on my opinion. I am not a doctor. I'm not a psychiatrist. None of that. So, with that being said, we're going to have fun. Let's get into it. So, I was adamant about my show airing today, my first Let's Talk Tuesday on January the 5th. Not even realizing that it's my granddaddy's birthday, so I gotta get that out the way first. Happy birthday, Granddaddy. May you rest in peace, Mr. Benjamin Pittman. Love you always. Okay? All right, everybody. Now, I told y'all this is a judgment-free zone. Don't judge my sign. We know the E missing. This human error. See? Life happens. The E is on the way. We're going to get a new sign. We're going to correct all that. So don't y'all come at my sign. I know the E ain't there. We're going to overlook that. So, all right, we're going to jump right into it. I got questions. And I have the very first question that came into the show. I'm going to read that one. Everything hereafter is going to be randomly drawn. So your questions I'll get to them. Eventually, the ones that come in, we're not going to put them in here. We're going to go through these first, and then we're going to put them in a basket as they come in. So, Mary Jo Richie Flint, you are the very first person to send the question in. Hey, Mary Jo. Everybody know who that is. If you don't, get at her. She's good at photography now. And you want a gift from the Yankee Candle. Thanks for being the first person to send the question in. So, I'll get that to you as soon as I can. And again, y'all get at her. With all that being said, let me dive into this first question. Oh, I'm excited, y'all. I'm excited. Let me see. This is not my handwriting. It's pretty. Not mine. Let me see. I got my glasses on too. Let me see. Okay, it says, do you feel the older you get, you feel more beautiful? Not that you're old. Haha, Mary Jo. But do you feel the same beautiful as your 20s and 30s? Mary Jo, South Bend. Well, Mary Jo, for me, the answer is no. Now, I'm going to try not to get emotional, but the older I got, shit happened. There's no other way to put it. Menopause, babies, you go from a 14 to a 16, 6 to a 16, 8 to a 18. So no, I actually hit a slump to where I had lost all my self-confidence. Now, a lot of people might not have known that by looking at me because, I was always taught to walk with my head up, so that's what I did. But it was hard for me because I was used to being small and used to, just the 20s and the 30s. Let's just put it like that. But it took my husband to keep drilling it in me, that life happens. I don't know how to put it. Other than that, and I finally got my confidence back. A year ago, you wouldn't have caught me in front of this camera here, but I'm here. So, I learned that I'm not in my 20s and 30s anymore. So I turned around and took it as, with age, I'm aging gracefully. Whether it be weight, wisdom, all kind of stuff, new things, and I love it. I've learned to come back. I got my confidence back a little bit, and I learned that it's okay. It's okay to age. It's okay if at one point in time I didn't feel like I did when I was in my 20s and 30s, but I'm okay now. So, to answer your question, at one point, no, I didn't feel, the same, and I didn't feel like I was beautiful. But it took me a minute, and I guess maybe all young girls will hit that rock, whether it be menopause or something else. But Learn to love yourself, because I had to get it back, and I love myself, and I'm here and I'm back. So hopefully that answers your question. But you are beautiful, because I see you all the time. So I hope you're not going through this, because you're beautiful inside and out. And I love your work. Thanks for your question. On to the next. Ooh, that one almost had me crying, y'all. I get emotional. Try not to cry. Let me sip my tea before I draw one out this here basket. Ooh, Simply Mint organic tea is fire. Let me see. I'ma just. Oh, I got one. I'm nervous, y'all, for some of these I don't know. Hey, Miss MiMi. Hey. Well, I guess I should read y'all a question. Is it wrong to enjoy the company of your husband's friends when he is not home, or just period? Why would my husband be mad if he came home and his friend is waiting on him? I mean, it's his friend and I enjoy his company. Crystal. Not Crystal. Baby girl. I'm going to answer for me on this one. Because again, judgment-free zone. I'm not judging you. I don't want you to confuse this with my opinion and how I would act if I came home and one of my friends was at my house and I wasn't. Okay? First of all, you said husband. When we take on them titles, husband, wife, there's a certain amount of respect that you give and that you should receive. And I'm going to take it to the friends too. Because see, if it's your friend, if it's my friend, better not now one of them even show up at my house without a phone call. First of all. So we're not going to even have this little mix up. So, Mihu, I think he should be mad. Because on the friend's part and on your part, it is kind of disrespectful. I mean, to each their own. To each their own. Again, to each their own. But you asked me a question, so I'm trying to answer it for me. Just giving you my opinion. I think it's disrespectful. I couldn't agree with it. I know my husband ain't going for it. He ain't going. And I think you and your husband probably should have a conversation. I mean, because if he is his friend, he shouldn't be overstepping the bounds either. Because he's not only disrespecting, he's disrespecting his friend. And you're allowing him to disrespect your husband. I mean, what's wrong with y'all kicking it together, baby girl? I mean, he don't have to be there, and you enjoying his company and everything. Okay, well, enjoy his company in the company of your husband. Because I don't know what else to say about this except for I ain't going for it. And I know mine ain't going for it. So I don't think you should do that. Just to answer the question, I don't think you should do that. And if he comes home and he's there, he probably should have an attitude. And like you said, I mean, it's his friend. It is. So he should stay just that, his friend. You can be friends with him, don't get me wrong, but be friends in the company of your husband. Therefore, if there's any problems, there's some problems that could come out of this for real. I don't know. Baby girl, I don't know what else to say except for I'm not going for it, and I don't think you should do it. I just want to say there's a certain amount of respect, again, like I said earlier, that you should give your husband, and that right there is kind of disrespectful on the friend's part and yours. I'm not judging you. I'm just giving you my opinion. So, with that being said, I'm going to go into give you a little piece of MiMi's mind. I'm going to try to do 2 questions a day, y'all. This is my first show, so bear with me. I don't know if I should do 2 or try to do 3. What y'all think? Okay, y'all. Stop. I'm going to pull another one. Okay, let me see. Ooh. Y'all got me nervous with these questions. Y'all put MiMi in some binds here. Okay. This one is signed anonymous. But the question is, I had a relationship with a young lady when I was in high school. She suddenly moved away and we lost contact. A year later, she came back and told me she was pregnant and gave the baby up for adoption. I am grown and married now, and I want to find my daughter. Do you think my current wife should be angry? Wow, it's deep, y'all. Now, I told y'all I ain't no psychiatrist or nothing, but I'm going to answer to the best of my ability. No. I don't think your current wife should be angry because it was something that happened before her time, like way before her time, because you said high school. So that's the question you asked me. I do not think your current wife should be angry. I wouldn't be angry. It was before my time. And if you want to find your child, I think by all means that you should. I mean, kids are innocent in any situation. You didn't know, your mom didn't tell you until a year later. I mean, you know, you hadn't tried to look for her or whatever. And if you're feeling some type of way, obviously it's bothering you because you want to find her. So I think that's a good person. I do, because I don't know that wouldn't weigh heavy on my heart or mind. And obviously it's weighing on you. And if your wife loves you and if she knows that was before her time, I don't think that there should be any problem. I think you should find your child. And good luck with that. If you ever want to get a part 2, if you find her or anything like that, you can always hit me back up and let me know how it went. But I think you should talk to your wife. Obviously, you haven't because of the question. But I think you should talk to your wife and let her know what's going on. And she should have your back. And a good wife would, because I would be like, well, let's go find her. Him, her, whatever. But let's go find her. So, no, I don't think any real woman would have a problem with that. It was before her time. I mean, you were young, you're grown now. So go ahead and do what you do and find your daughter. Big ups to you for that. I like that. I like that. Good man. I like that. So, with all that being said, I hope y'all got next, I hope y'all got y'all's tea, wine, water, coffee, whatever y'all drink, and a snack. I don't have my snack. My assistant didn't make sure I had my snack today. But I ain't mad at her, so I love her. But I want to leave y'all with a piece from MiMi's mind. Sometimes in life, we can have everything that we need and lose it all by chasing everything that we want. I want y'all to let that sink in. Think about that. We all blessed. I know it's not a good time right now. We probably all tired of sitting at home and wearing masks. I'm in my basement, so I don't have my mask on. But seriously, times is hard, and I think all of us should sit back and take this time and be like, man, as bad as you think you got it, or as bad as I think I got it, somebody out there got it 10 times worse. So y'all let that sink in. Y'all let that sink in. I love all y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. And I hope to see y'all back next Tuesday for the next Let's Talk MiMi. But I need to see y'all back here Sunday for Let's Settle It Sunday. Y'all put y'all's comments on there. Let me see what's going on. I'm going to read your comments. I'm going to get back to y'all on Sunday. And I'm going to go over all your comments. So, hope to see y'all soon. Bye, the people.